Good enough. Sometimes I wonder, am I good enough? Will I ever make it? Feeling like damaged goods at times and I can't even shake it. Too many different voices in my head telling me I should have taken a different path instead. Feeling like nothing I do is ever good enough. Pouring my heart into this art, will I ever rise above? Will I ever see the world and have sweeter dreams? Or will my nightmares continue to be my reality? Because I'm tired of running. I'm tired of suffering. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of hustling. Tired of trying to make it, making something out of nothing. Tired of trying to figure this shit out. Tired of niggas fronting. One foot in the system, one foot above it. Man, I'm only in this world. I'm not a creature of it. So who am I kidding? I'm more than good enough. La Supreme. I'm sensational, bitch. I'm robust. I'm remarkable. I'm resilient. Feeling special, no doubt. I'm abundant, forever grateful. That's with or without. Just having a moment, and that comes with getting to know yourself. Acknowledging your emotions is good for your health. Your feelings are valid, sometimes your actions are not. It's all a part of the human experience. Feel the drumbeat of your spiritual heart. You see, that's life, ebbs and flows. That's love. That's how you know every day you live, you rise above. That's how you know you're making it. Every time you breathe, every step you take, every truth you seek. Life is filled with lows and highs, positives and negatives. There will be ups and downs, and times your faith will be tested. That's why I keep going. I keep trusting. I keep praying because it's only a matter of time before transformation takes place. I am good enough. Hey, my name is Larissa, aka La Supreme of Reality versus Actuality. And this is my December all about appearances vlog. Oh my goodness, let's get into it. Now, first, I am freestyling this thing. And I'm trying to keep up with my ums and ahs so I can learn or practice my public speaking a little bit more. Now, like I said, December was all about appearances. Actually, I wanted to talk about this in November, but I ended up writing my own speech. So I said I'll save it for December. Plus, I had been watching this series called Lucifer, and I just, well, I finished it in December. So it's kind of like on point. Now, Lucifer, I'm not sure if you're all familiar with it, and I'm late in the game in learning about it, but it was so freaking good to me. I watched all 6 seasons. And let me just give you a rundown. Okay, basically, we already know Lucifer is about the devil. So, bam. What he did in the show was basically, and let me just say this, I'm going to round all of this off to my own personal experiences. I'm just speaking about the show and what I got out of it because I watch movies for a hobby. Like, I love watching movies, but I don't just watch movies for like entertainment purposes. It's like edutainment for me. Like, I'm always getting something out of it. It's always a message. And besides, it's never just a movie, it's never just a show. They are getting this from known places, known sources. They may just add a little dramatics and theatrics, to kind of throw you off. Okay, but bam, so Lucifer. So bam. Key points. Lucifer shined a light that we cannot always blame the devil for our wrongdoings or, our downfalls or, anything that happens that's not good. We can't just blame the devil. What Lucifer shined a light on was that we all have a choice to make. It's all about choices. So, hold up. My son came out with the saxophone for our Christmas brunch. So let me just let him do his little 1 2 1 2, and then we go get back into it. He did really good. Check him out. Mhm. Mm, 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 mm. Go, son. You did that. Period. Saxophonist in the house. Okay, so back to Lucifer. Basically, he brought out people's desires, meaning what do they want the most in life? Because our desires are a reflection of the choices we make, be it a positive or a negative choice. So, the thing with appearances and why we cannot get caught up in appearances. So this is the choose. This is the choose, right? They had the demons, they had the angels in the series, right? So the demons actually had a heart. Lucifer actually had a heart. He wasn't out here making people do anything. What he actually did was punish evil and people that did things, I guess sinful things. He was punishing people, but he didn't influence their choices. Your choices are your own. So, what I like the most about it is that it displayed demons having a heart. It displayed the devil showing some type of emotion and having feelings. And then on the flip side of that, you had the angels. Oh my gosh. Like I said, we going to relate it back to the real world. We had the angels, the ones that are supposed to be so holier than thou, that were deceptive. They were liars. They were manipulators and they were selfish. So I'm not sure if you all are familiar with Pastor Troy. I'm sure if you're in Atlanta, you are familiar with Pastor Troy. However, he had this song called Vice Versa, Vice Versa, if the world was vice versa. And it made me think, like, what if this is really how we live in? Like, everyone thrives off of appearances. Like, everything has to look good. Everything has to be a certain way in order for, I guess, people to, I, I don't know, feel good about themselves, or for us to feel like we are elevating or reaching some type of societal standard or something like that. I like that the show it showed how basically God, his family, his children were the most dysfunctional family. And this is a family that we ultimately look up to, that we want to be like, that we get our strength from, our power from. This is source. But what it showed is the messiness in it all. Okay. It showed the messiness in it all and how we cannot go off of appearance. Everything is not what it seems. Everything that glitters is not gold, right? So I love that it showed that, because it let me know, in a sense, that I can have this mean spirit. I'm not saying I do. I do have like some mean tendencies, but that doesn't take away from who I am. It doesn't take away from the goodness of who I am. And what else I liked about the Lucifer is that the demon was trying to become all of these different people because she was seeking love. She was trying to uh be like this person, be like that person, because she thought she had to kind of blend in. But when it was all said and done, the person that she chose and that chose her loved her for exactly who she was. It wasn't about an appearance, it wasn't about her trying to be good. It was, she saw who she was and she liked her for that. So that was something major for me, because appearance and performance, I'm going to be honest, that is something that I kind of got caught up with myself, thinking that I had to be a certain way. I know I talked about this in another one of my videos, but this is just bringing everything back full circle. Like I said, this is December. This is the last month and the last day of the 2025 calendar year. So 2025, if you're on the spiritual tip, numerology, it equals nine. And we know nine is all about completion, ending major cycles, letting go, reflecting, transformation. This is when the butterfly emerges. And what I can say is 2025, I let go of all appearances. I stopped performing. I have been my rawest, bravest, and most authentic self, you know. And for that, I am truly proud because going into this new calendar year of 2026, I don't technically celebrate the new year until the spring. I'm not going to get into all of that, but when things become alive, that's when, I'm back alive. Right now, we're in the dead of winter. So this is things dying off. This is endings, but it's never really an ending. It's all about beginnings, new beginnings. So, yeah, like Lucifer was this eye opener that you don't, a lot of the world, I'm going to say the world thrives off of appearance. And I saw this Native American quote that said something about Westerners feel that we have to accomplish something. We have to be something, get a degree, have this career, get this business, get this money, get this car, get this house. We have to have things in order to say that we are somebody. And the indigenous Native Americans believe just like a tree exists, so do we. The only thing we're here to do is exist and be beautiful. But it's a societal standard thing that does have us all caught up in appearance. But we cannot be fooled by appearance because, like I said, everything is not what it seems. Everything that glitters is not gold. Like it. What do I want to say? It is. It's good to know who you're dealing with at the core. Okay. Character is greater than personality. And a lot of us are living fraudulent lives that are, it's like a facade. We put on this brave front. Oh, I have it going on. But behind the scenes, there's a lot of other underlying layers that we are not uh, bringing to the forefront. Okay, but I'm bringing it back to me. My personal lessons are I am done with the whole performance. I've never really been one to sugarcoat, but one thing I have found out in 2025 is, oh my, speaking my mind, saying the things that I feel or how I feel, no matter how it may come out, it doesn't always rub people the right way. And I have, like, people have distanced themselves from me speaking my true thoughts and versus me sugarcoating or trying to bring in a buffer or filter what I'm saying. So this year was pretty much all about that. Like it was all about being brave. It was like a spiritual cleansing. It was all about being your true, authentic self. It was about letting go. It was reflection. It was about receiving that wisdom that came with this cycle of completion, right? So I know I kind of go all over the place. Some people are a trip. I'm like a bit of a vacation. But like I said, it all comes full circle, right? So moving forward, it's like Andre 3000 said, it's every nigga with dreads for the cause. It's every nigga with goals for the fall. No, so don't get caught up in appearance. 2025, that is what we are letting go. And when I say we, I'm speaking of me and all of my Geminians that are within. We are letting go of the performance, the whole appearance thing of having to appear a certain type of way. We are walking into a new beginning. 2026, this is the year of one, it's a universal year. So we are leading. We are leaders. We are more self aware. We are planting seeds and we are reaping the benefits. We are having an abundant harvest. Okay. This is the reset. This is the rebirth. It is time to be bold. It is time to focus on being truly who you are, being direct. Okay. And it's going to take a brave and courageous soul to walk into your future boldly, boldly, boldly. Okay. But don't forget to stay present. In all that you do, stay present. All right. That's about all I have. I'm going to, I am wishing, hoping, praying that you all have the best 2026, the best year, the best day, the best moment of your lives, and that you continue to thrive as your true, authentic selves. No more appearances. We are not keeping up appearances, baby. We are not trying to keep up with the Joneses. You want to be a tree, baby. Stand tall and let the wind blow through all of your leaves, gently caressing that bark. You could just stand, be rooted, be grounded. You want to be a bird, baby. Fly high, soar. Can't nobody tell you how to do you. This is your canvas. You paint your reality how you see fit. Okay. All right. I'm gone. Thank you so much for listening and have a wonderful day. Peace, baby.